Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 11th chapter, Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga. After showing the Vishwarupa, and when Arjuna was terrified, and Arjuna saw the normal form of Lord Krishna again. Now Lord Krishna is giving some description of the Vishwarup. How it is not easy for everyone to see it. Rarely one can see it. So Arjuna, you are really great. You have seen which is not easy for anyone to see, and that is not available even by long austerities and charities and yajna, everything. Even the gods are deprived of that vision. Arjuna, you are dear to me, that's why you could see this. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Sudurdarsamidam Rupam Drishtavanasi Janmama Deva Apyasya Rupasya Nityam Darsana Kankshinaha. Very hard indeed, the Blessed Lord said, is to see this form, O form of mine, which thou hast seen. Even the gods are ever longing to behold it. They are deprived of having this vision. Just as the Chataka, a bird, longs for a drop of rain, eagerly turning its eyes towards the clouds, so also do gods want to behold the cosmic form, but their wishes have not been gratified. Even in their dreams, such is that marvelous vision which thou hast easily seen, my dear. Naham vedaihi, na tapasa, na danena, na chejyaya, sakya evam vidho drashtum drishtavanise mam yatha. Neither by the Vedas, once he has told this, again he is repeatedly telling it is not easy for anyone to see such form. Neither by the Vedas, nor by austerity, nor by gift, nor by sacrifice can I be seen in this form as thou hast seen me so easily. This cosmic form which thou hast seen so easily cannot be obtained either by the study of the Vedas and the 6 modes of philosophy, Sad Darshan, nor by the practice of manifold austerities, penances, nor by charity, nor by sacrifices of various kinds, Arjuna was indeed very fortunate in seeing the cosmic form. How can the Lord be seen? Listen. The heart must be overflowing with the true devotion to Him. That is the only way. Now the Lord will explain. Devotion is the sole means to the realization of the cosmic form. Ananya Bhakti, Lord has given importance, significance to Ananya Bhakti, devotion without any alternation in it. Only one God, and that is the supreme truth. And if your mind goes to others, then God is no more with you. Ananya Bhakti is single-minded devotion, one-pointed, unbroken devotion. The devotion which does not seek any other object but the Lord alone. In this type of devotion, no object other than the Lord is experienced by any of the senses. Egoism and dualism totally vanish. First of all, egoism and then dualism. There should not be any thought of dualistic objects, one without a second. That is the Lord of Lords, the truth, the Supreme Self, everything. Other than that, there should not be any second one. That is called single-minded devotion. Of this form refers to the cosmic form. Of this form. Of this form. Drashtum drishtavanasi mam yatha. Just as this form. You cannot see any other by any other means. How can this cosmic form, which thou hast seen so easily, cannot be obtained either by the study of the Vedas and the 6 modes of philosophy, nor by the practice of manifold austerities, nor by charity, nor by sacrifices of various kinds. Arjuna was indeed very fortunate in seeing the cosmic form. How can the Lord be seen? Listen. The heart must be overflowing with true devotion to Him. What is true devotion? Lord is explaining Himself. Bhaktya tvananyaya. Ananyaya. Bhaktya tu ananyaya. Sakya aham evam vidho Arjuna. Jnatum drashtum cha tattvena praveshtum cha parantapa. But by single-minded devotion can I of this form be known and seen in reality, and also entered into, O Arjuna. You can entered into means to be one with it, O Arjuna. Ananya Bhakti, single-minded devotion, one-pointed, unbroken devotion. The devotion which does not seek any other object but the Lord alone. In this type of devotion, no object other than the Lord is experienced by any of the senses. Egoism and dualism totally vanish, and by single-minded devotion, it is possible not only to know me as declared in the scriptures, but also to realize me. To enter me means to realize me, to be 100% one with me. That is to attain liberation. The devotee realizes that the Lord is all this and He alone is the ultimate reality. When he gets this experience of illumination, he gets merged in him. Praveshtum cha parantapa. Praveshtum, to merge in it, to be one with it, to enter into it, to be 100% one with it. So that is the only way. Lord himself explained sometimes the equal vision, samadarshi. Equal vision is of highest importance. Sometimes he said, yoga is the best of all the paths. Sometimes he said, O Arjuna, without jnana, jnani is very dear to me. Without jnana, nobody can realize me. Sometimes karma yoga. In this way, he has given importance to many paths. Is there any contradiction? Sometimes he says something, some other times he gives importance to some other things. How can we understand what is the real path? So many times we have discussed it. There is no contradiction at all. He says one thing in different language only, with different terms. He also said in Gita, in somewhere else, he gave the importance to all the paths lead to one only. That should not be forgotten. You see, to reach the peak of a mountain, how many paths will be there? Not one. So many. From every corner you can try to reach. You can climb the mountain and reach the top. When you reach just near the top, what happens? How one realizes, how one feels. It is just here. One step below the terrace. There are several staircases to the terrace. Outdoor, one can take the wheelchair to the top. Somewhere there are steps, somewhere through the doors to the rooms you can go to the terrace also. in many ways. There will be internal staircase, there will be outer staircase also. But when you just below the terrace, anybody in any path is there, he sees the, of course they have not reached the terrace, but they see the terrace equally. So all these staircases, they are not different from each other. They enable you to reach the terrace. Similarly, the peak of a mountain. You may adopt any path you like, but finally you reach the top. Top is one. And when you reach the top, you are together. There is no difference. In this way, all these, there is a saying, all the roads lead to Rome. So there is no contradiction. You can choose any path you like. In yoga also, in some other Upanishads also it is said, anywhere you can fix your mind. In any object, it is not particular to chant the names of God, what you know. Because you know God is all-pervading. He is even present in the dirty dusts. So if you can meditate on that, you also can see the God there. In a yogic path it is said, explained as samadhi. After samadhi, they gave to fix the mind on any object, that is called No. Sanyam. Anywhere you can fix your mind, and there you can find your God. What happened to our Valmiki ji? What happened to him? He started chanting corpse, 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 mora, mora, mora. Dead body, dead body, dead body. And he found the God there. Any object you can meditate upon. In Saraswati Upanishad also says same thing. Name rupe prithak kritva. Every object, even an atom, has 5 aspects. Name and form. Atom is the name. It will have the smallest form. It will have boundaries. If you can give up this name and form, then what do you get? Existence absolute and knowledge absolute, knowledge of existence, awareness of existence, and then also that awareness gives you satisfaction that it does exist. So these 3 aspects are found in any atom in this whole universe, wherever you can fix your mind. Some yogis, they fix their mind on one dot, tratak, they practice tratak, fixing the mind on one object somewhere, whatever it may be. some black spot in white background, go on looking at it, and that black spot will turn into, in the course of time, it depends upon how much your mind is purified. That black spot will become luminous sun. I shall give you a practical example. Most interesting. I have experimented it. You see, when that my old kutia was there, in that, when it was built, some Swamiji forced me to do wearing of electricity. I said, no, I don't want electricity. He forced me. Who are you to say no? It is I who will forcibly do it. For me, when I come, I want light. Elderly person, some Mahatma, I had to obey his order. So some man, he was working in electricity department, he was given a contract to do wiring and fix everything and get the connection. Everything will be paid by that Swamiji. I didn't interfere. So what happens? His son, the contractor's son, was studying in 10th standard at that time. He used to live somewhere about 2 kilometers away from here. The person used to come every day on the holidays, on the Sundays. That boy also comes with the father, and he likes to chit-chat with me. He was very interested. So one day the boy asked me, Swamiji, I have something to ask you privately. Can you come with me? Nobody should hear it. I was wonderstruck. What private you want to talk? What is privacy in your life? Anyhow, I went with him to some lonely place. He says, Swamiji, why don't you initiate me with a mantra? Oh, you want to have a mantra? What for? Very nice. How did you get this idea? Swamiji, I don't want any God's name, no mantra of God's. Then what mantra you want? Some Vasikarana mantra. To capture somebody. Vasikarana. That is in Tantra. Vasikarana, Maran, Uchatan, and Vedan, Stambhan, ityadi. Many Sadkarma. There are 6 different paths in Tantra, and he asked me Vasikarana mantra. I was wonderstruck. What for? To whom do we want to do Vasikarana? Now, Swamiji, you know, I love a girl. I have fallen in love with her, and she studies in 9th standard, 8th standard. I love her so much. I cannot live without her. And she is ready to marry me, and I am also ready. But our parents, we belong to different castes. I am Brahmin. She is from Kshatriya family. My parents will not allow this. And her parents also will not allow this. I know parents are dead against our decision. So can you give me a mantra to do vasikaran on that girl? I was very curious. I said, okay, I shall give you mantra. But one thing, before initiating you in mantra, you have to give interview. Are you qualified to have that mantra or not? Yes, Swamiji, I can give up my life even for her. Take any interview like, I am ready to appear the interview. I said, okay, you just ask your parents and come today to me. You will be here with me overnight also. You have to give test. Okay, he said. He came and I took him to Mandir, Shivji's temple. I said, you have to sit here whole night and chant Om Namah Shivaya. If you pass the interview without sleeping even for a moment, I shall come again and again, I shall watch you. You should not sleep, even you should not drowse, and you should complete whole night by chanting this mantra. For 3 nights you have to do it. If you can do it successfully, I will give you the mantra. He said, this is so easy for me. I can give my life. I said, okay, come on. He sat in Shiva temple whole night without changing the posture, because she will get the girl. First night he succeeded. Second night also he succeeded. Third night also he got 100% marks. I thought, what a wonder. Huh? I cannot sleep whole night. I cannot awake whole night. This fellow is so stubborn, so haughty. He can do something. I shall take something from him. I shall use him. And he is my best object to make research. I thought, let us see. I said, okay, now you have passed the interview. You see, before giving the mantra, I shall ask you to do something. If you do successfully, then you are going to be initiated. What is that? I said, have you got any photo of the girl? Yes, Swamiji, it is in my small diary. I said, come on, bring it, I shall see. He gave it. This is the girl? Yes. I said, okay. Now, you have to take this photo, keep it hidingly. Don't show it to anyone. And you must, when the parents will go to bed, they will sleep. At night you should get up and sit all alone and go on looking at the picture and meditate. What are you experiencing? You have to come and tell me after 2-3 days. As long as you can. Yes, Swamiji, I love her. I can do it easily. You see, there is a formula for meditation. Whatever you like best, you should fix your mind on that. Whatever you like best. Let it even be a stone or a calf or your kith and kin or the cowherd boys, they love much their cattle. Anything you love most, you should meditate on that. That is the easiest formula to have successful meditation. Don't think of God or something. God's form or name is forcibly thrust upon you. If you don't have real love for God, don't meditate on Him. You will take long time to have success. So the formula says, whatever you like most, you should meditate on that. There is another story I shall tell you. This Ananya Bhakti, on this I am telling you, how is Ananya Bhakti? One-pointed devotion. And not only on God, on any object, because the presence of the Absolute is there. He is all-pervading, so He is present everywhere. Even in the rotten Vista, what is that? Excreta. On that also you can meditate, if you like it. Your choice should be one-pointed. That is the formula of meditation. So, I asked him, not only at night, daytime also, when you have some holiday, no school, you can go to jungle somewhere nearby and sit all alone somewhere unseen by others. And you can go on looking at the picture and meditating on it. Can you do it? Oh, it is so easy for me. I like it. Okay, go on with it. He did it for 2-3 days. After 3-4 days, he comes and tells me, Swamiji, I have experienced something. Because he is so keen about the girl. So what did you experience? Swamiji, that picture vanishes. I hold it in my mental eye and slowly it vanishes. Then what happens? No, instead of that picture, I see only light and light, nothing else. Only light. I forget everything. Within 3-4 days, because he liked it so much, mind doesn't go anywhere. So, after that I said, okay, go on with it. And what happens? Come and inform me. Again after 3-4 days, he comes, Swamiji, something wonder. What do you see? When I take the picture and go on meditating on it, I told you I get only light and no picture, nothing. Nowadays, within a week time, nowadays I see Goddess Durga is sitting on a lion and she is in that light. And after 2-3 days, again he comes, Swamiji, I feel as if Mataji is ready to talk with me. Her movement in the light I see, as if I can talk with her. I said, okay, go on with it. Then after total 15-16 days, he comes to Swamiji. Now I am feeling something else. I asked, what? What is that? Don't tell anyone, or else you will lose this. And when you success in this, get success, I shall initiate you, and the girl cannot go out of your clutches. She was so much encouraged and enthusiastic. Yes, Swamiji. And after 2-3 days he comes, Swamiji, I am feeling something else. What is that? I asked. I will be sitting in my veranda and some people will be passing by. They will be going to the forest or to do something, and I see their future. I cannot control myself, I tell them. It comes out of my mouth automatically. Oh fellow, don't go in that way. You'll fall down there and there you will be wounded. Don't go in that way. And it really happens. And these people, they come and abuse me. This fellow, this child said like that. That's why it happened. I said, did it happen once or many times? No, many times. Whosoever I see what they are going to meet. I asked, all these are negative or positive? Do you see anything positive? They are getting something good? No, Swamiji, only negative things I see. I understood because the motive is wrong. So with the tendency, a wrong tendency, he has attempted this. Of course, he has attained the success. He is able to know about others' future, but near future, not far future. I said, try to not speak. All your energy will be wasted and the girl will not come to you. Is it? But what to do? I cannot control myself. It comes out automatically. I said, try to control. And it went on for some days. And at that time, his father was transferred from this place. Of course, my wearing was done. He was paid his contract money, and the father went away with his family, so the boy had to leave this place and go out. It ended there. I wanted to bring him to positive path and get some success because of his success in meditation. This is what happens to some people within a few days, and we are trying our whole life and we are not able to get something. Why? Because we don't have interest. We want to do something else what we don't like. God is thrust upon us. Is it there in the picture or the form? He is present in every form. That is what Lord explained in His glories, 10th chapter. Vibhuti Yoga, He is present everywhere. So what a fool we are to meditate on Him, on a particular deity which we don't like. We like good food, we like all other mundane objects, and we think we are not getting success. Another story. Today, to confirm what is Ananya Bhakti, there was a cowherd boy. He heard from somebody, without Guru, nobody gets success in the life, whatever he does. So he was illiterate, and you know the illiterate fellows, they will have very stubborn ideas. He heard this, so he left his home. He went to some guru nearby and he approached him. Guruji, can you accept me as your disciple and initiate me, just as this boy? So Guruji said, okay, you have to serve the ashram. So all these cows, ashram cows, are under your care. So take care of these, and morning you can start meditating on Lord Narayana. He was a Vaishnava Mahatma, Lord Narayana. How is Narayana? I don't know. The boy asked, no, Narayana with 4 hands and all these weapons, holding all these, and such a crown and all these. He narrated, have a picture, he gave a picture, and meditate on this. See this first, and close your eyes and see by your mental eyes. The boy started doing it, but nothing. Every day Guruji asks, my dear boy, how are you feeling? How is your mind? No, Guruji, that Narayan, I cannot meditate on him. I cannot. Then Guruji asked him, what do you like most when you are meditating on Narayan? What thoughts come to your mind? Guruji, I love my buffalo so much. I sit on it. I play with it. When I meditate, all the thoughts of my dear buffalo comes to my mind. So Guruji said, okay, you meditate on your buffalo. Oh, that I can do easily. It is a real story, comes in the stories of Bhaktas, Bhaktamala. It is UP story. In UP also, in all our states, there are so many great devotees. So the boy went on with meditating on buffalo. After 2-3 days, one day it is time for taking the cows to the jungle, and the fellow is not coming out of the room he was given. And Guruji went and knocked at his door. My dear boy, what are you doing? It is time, you see. It is time to go for the jungle with the cows. Come on, have your breakfast and go. So from inside the boy says, Guruji, I cannot come out. Why? What has happened to you? Guruji, my horns are stucking into the door. I cannot come out. Either you have to break open the door, or I have to take some other path. I cannot come out by this door. I tried my level best. What has happened? My horns are striking against the bars of the door. I have become so big. He became the form of a buffalo. He felt it. He forgot his human body. Guruji said, "No, my dear boy, you are not that. You are such and such boy. Your name is such." "No, Guruji, I am the buffalo." So the Guruji broke open the door and entered in, and there are some nerves. When you touch those nerves, the mind will come down to normal state. The Guruji knows it. So he did it, and then he, after a long time, he felt, "Oh, I am not the buffalo." He went into samadhi. He became the buffalo. This is a real story of a devotee. And practically I have done it with this boy. So this is called Ananya Bhakti. One without a second. Whatever you like most, you should meditate on that. You will get success. So soon you will wonder. You will wonder. But sometimes we do it negatively, you see, because of one-pointed mind and vow, promise. Our Valmiki, the great dacoit, Ratnakar, he obeyed the words of Guru Narad. He didn't get up, and the white ants had their heel on the body. They ate away the flesh even. He didn't got up. And as a result, he was called Valmiki. Valmiki means the white ants. So, of course, he took long time, because his mind was such impure in such a way, he could not get success easily and quickly. But these fellows, because they have got love for that object, so they got success so easily. Within a few days, you will enter into samadhi. And this is how the formula, the same formula in other ways is said. There are three things everybody likes most. What are they? Everyone like these three things. There is nobody can deny this. What are what are these three things? What do you like most? Common. It is common with everyone. Common, what do you like most? You have to speak the truth. What do you like most? Pardon? Body. Everybody likes his body, physical body, with the flesh and bone. Is it wrong if I say so? If you meditate on body, just close your eyes and sit without any movement and go on visualizing your body. Be like a stone and go on visualizing your body. Have experience of your body. It is so easy. Everybody likes his body. how much we decorate our body. The moment we get up from the bed, we like to see our face and make up it. Who is there who doesn't like his body? So the best way to meditate on the body. So quick success you can achieve. What happens when you go on meditating on a body? Just as I see my shirt, everybody feels I am other than the shirt, I am the seer of the shirt, isn't it? When you look at your hand, you think you are different from your hand. You are the witness of your hand. These are all tricks. So if you look at your body, in no time, within a few days, you will find you are other than the body. You are the witness of your body. And you will be able to come out of the body. This is practical meditation. And it is so easy a job, anybody can do it. Witnessing means you are not the object, you become the witness, and slowly you will feel your presence out of the body. And slowly you will be able to, when it is you are established on this, you will be able to enter into your body and go out of your body. This is called Parkaya Pravesh. As you like, as per your wish. This is the truth, nobody can deny. And second, what do you like most other than the body? Who doesn't like his prana? Everybody is like to live. Nobody wants to part with prana. Without prana, if you stop your nose and mouth, what will happen in a minute? Everybody likes his prana. So on this basis only vipassana is brought up. Sit calmly, without any movement, and go on watching your breath. So easily you can bring your mind to one point. And when prana stops, slowly the prana will become slower and slower, and then it will stop. Without any difficulty, you will feel your prana is stopped. That is called Sahaj Kumbhak, easy retention of breath. You have to do nothing. It stops automatically. This is proved by many. It is not a theory. Many have done research over it. On this basis only vipassana they teach. And third is mind. Mind is most difficult to watch because it slips away. It is subtler than prana also and body also. It is very difficult to watch your mind and witness it. It is a difficult job. It is called introspection. It is not so easy for everyone. But body and prana, they are very easy to practice. This is how one gets one-pointed mind. When the mind is one-pointed, fix it anywhere you like. When the sword is in your hand, either you can cut your enemy's head or your own leg. So this is how one should understand what is one-pointed mind. It should not go from one to the other. Then only the success is in your hands. This is what Arjuna had also, and Ekalavya had also, and many devotees. Ananya Bhakti.
Swamiji, can we have a two-stage meditation process? Two stages. One is just like Your Holiness mentioned, either on the body or on the prana. But because from Gurudev, since you got initiated, one has to go for the Ishta Devta as well. So can we have a two-stage process to fast track it? First go with the body or whatever, and then go on the Ishta Devta.
Gurudev has initiated every one of us, but at the same time he has given us integral yoga. He used to sing, eat a little, drink a little, and will also do japa a little, do meditation a little, do asana a little, everything he has said. So it is not forced upon you to do something what you don't like. Whatever you like, do you like two things? And at the same time, Lord says also, Swadharme nidhanam sreyaha paradharmo bhayavaha. Even if your path to the peak of the mountain is zigzag and thorny and full of dangers, if you give up your path and seek for another, in this way the whole life you will waste in nothing, you will get nothing. So it is better to die in one thing rather than accepting many things and practicing so many things. That is the final. But it should be your choice. It depends upon every individual. Nobody can force anything on anyone. You are independent to have your choice. So if your mind is not getting one-pointed in whatever you are doing, make it main, and when the mind goes hither and thither, then you can have some other process what you have liking for. In this way, Gurudev has also said, while you are doing japa, start mentally. If your mind is running here and there, so do it upansu by moving your lips, but sound should not come out. And yet you can chant loudly also for some time, because to control the mind, that is our main object. And if it is not controlled, then you can sing the mantra also loudly with some tone. Anyway, our aim and object is to control mind, to bring it to one point. Any method you can apply, but your aim should not be diverted. That is there. And whatever you don't like, but yet you have adopted it for a long time, what will happen to your this effort if you leave it and accept some other path? Your time is wasted. So it is better to go in your own path, whatever you are doing. Don't be persuaded by the beauty of other paths. So many will tell you so many things. How many times you are going to change your opinion and practice? How long you will go on changing? Of course, you may understand all these. You see, our Ramakrishna Paramahansa said once to his devotees, to kill yourself one needle is enough, but to kill others you want swords and bhalas and trisulas and many other things, arrows and so many things. For others, you have to, if you want to teach others, then you should have knowledge of all things. Then only you can persuade them. If you want to teach yourself, one is enough. It is your choice whether you are going to teach others or yourself. Unless you teach yourself, how can you teach others? So we go on finding fault with others, but nobody likes to find fault with himself. One who does it, he is the best aspirant. He is the great disciple. One who sees his own faults instead of finding fault with others. First one should teach himself, and then he becomes teacher. Nowadays everybody starts being teacher first, and then by the way teaching to others a little. When we serve others in the bhandara, something, that smell will do something. You get some satisfaction in this way. So you have to be clever, you should have common sense, you should be clever to decide for yourself. There is no dependency in this respect. You are free, you have full independence to decide for yourself. Don't hear anyone. And gurus, they know your in and out, so they direct you, guide you in some path. Whatever Guru has said, that is the last, nothing over that. Obedience is greater than reverence. You may prostrate before your Guru 1,000 times, that has no use. Whatever the Guru has said, you should obey it at the cost of your life. Then only one can get some success. So now, answered? So tomorrow we shall see further. Now understand what is one-pointed devotion. Sat karma, mat karma grenmat paramo मद्भक्तः संगवर्जितः निर्वैरः सर्वभूतेषु यः स मामेति पांडवः. Tomorrow we shall see it. Hari Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishate. Om Santi Santi Santi. सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, सच्चिदानंद भगवान की जय, कृष्ण भगवान की जय, गीता माता की जय.